Mr. Minister, Mr. Pandya-Rajan, Mr. Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mannion, Mr. Ravichandran, other dignitaries, and distinguished guests, distinguished alumni, distinguished members of the Alumni Association. It is truly an honor for me to be here to join you this morning. And I want to thank you for inviting me and including me in this. I appreciated very much the tour of the exhibition, and I want to thank all of the exhibitors, not only for their creativity and their great information in the booths, but for their patience in explaining the technical aspects of their companies to me, a non-engineer. And I salute their entrepreneurial spirit. And I'm especially pleased with the theme of this alumni convention, which is education, employment, and entrepreneurship, the 3 E's. We at the U.S. Consulate, U.S. government side, share the passion and support for the 3 E's. And I think it shows how we're seeing how government, private sector, and academia can come together to support economic growth, support innovation, support entrepreneurship, and support the growth in jobs that are so vital for our economies today. As you may know, the government of India and the United States recently came together in Hyderabad for the Global Entrepreneurship Summit. This year's summit focused on a theme of Women First, Prosperity for All, which was promoting women's economic empowerment under the idea that when women do better, countries do better. But this entrepreneurship summit brought together 1,600 entrepreneurs, financiers, mentors, and others in the entrepreneurial ecosystem together to trade best practices, to trade ideas, to come up with deals for support of entrepreneurship. And so what is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is somebody with great ideas, with a passion for those ideas, somebody who takes on the responsibility for operating and managing a business. But importantly, it's also somebody who has the strength to take on the risk of that operation and that business, the risk of success, the risk of failure. And entrepreneurship matters. It matters as a source of job creation in our countries, but also as a source of innovation and new ideas, the new technologies that can take us to a higher standard of living, a cleaner environment, and a better world. Countries like India and the United States that actively support entrepreneurship are on the path toward greater security and prosperity. Entrepreneurship empowers individuals to improve their own lives, but as I said, it drives innovation, which leads to the economic security of communities, nations, and the world. And it's significant that this year, for the first time, the Global Entrepreneurship Summit was in India. It highlights this country's commitment to an enabling environment for innovation and entrepreneurship. And here in South India, we have a robust network of private Indian accelerators and investors for startups. The region's internationally known educational establishments, such as Annamalai University, both public and private organizations have been active in developing mentorship programs for aspiring entrepreneurs. And the regional chapters of organizations like CII, FICCI, TIE, and others provide programs to support the bright minds and to take those great ideas into the entrepreneurial space and to help them succeed. Government here in Tamil Nadu has been particularly supportive of entrepreneurship. In fact, the first event that I did upon arriving here in August was to participate in a program jointly sponsored by Government of Tamil Nadu and the U.S. Consulate in supporting rural women entrepreneurs, helping them scale up their businesses, to have the tools to scale up their businesses for greater success. So it's especially significant today to be here at an Alumni Association meeting because universities play a key role in the entrepreneurial environment. And so I salute the contributions of all of the alumni here today, not just for their own businesses, but for their willingness to sponsor, contribute themselves to mentoring the future entrepreneurs and getting those ideas scaled up and to market. One initiative I'd like to mention from the U.S. government side, U.S. Consulate side, is the GIST program, G-I-S-T. That's Global Innovation Through Science and Technology. This is an online platform that the State Department sponsors that seeks to empower science and technology entrepreneurs through online partnerships and programs. And for this year's Global Entrepreneurship Summit, they established a new platform called the GIST Mentor Match. This is an online partnership, online portal that connects startup mentors from around the world, specializing in everything from raising capital to marketing, with the next generation of entrepreneurs and startups. Through the GIST Mentor Match portal, aspiring entrepreneurs can find a mentor to help them that best fits their needs based on location, industry, and the particular needs of a startup. And rising science and technology entrepreneurs can engage with experts in the larger GIST community, the science and technology community, in the global marketplace at no cost. You can find more on this GIST Mentor Match program on our embassy's Facebook page, the Twitter pages, and there are, if you just were to Google GIST Network, G-I-S-T Network, you will come to the dedicated portal for the GIST Mentor Match and all of the GIST programs. You know, in today's global economy, collaboration across borders is vital. And that's why one of our highest priorities at the Consulate is to strengthen the ties in higher education, including student mobility to and from our two countries and partnerships between our universities. We strongly support educational exchanges that benefit both of our countries. And I'm happy to say, too, that today in the United States, there are over 180,000 Indian students, over half of them in master's programs and above. This is a great benefit to the United States to have that talent there engaged in research and study, and it's a great benefit to India in sharing the educational expertise and taking advantage of some of the best universities and programs that we can offer from the U.S. side. I'm especially pleased to see today, too, the contribution to the Tamil language chair at Harvard University, which is a great step forward for highlighting Tamil culture and advancing the study of it in the United States, further strengthening the connections between the United States and India, and particularly between the United States and Tamil Nadu. You know, at the strategic level, we have ambitious plans between our countries to develop the growing convergence of interests. But that foundation, or that strategic convergence, the economic and business ties are all built on the foundation of the people-to-people ties, of the students who go back and forth, on the educational exchanges, on the study of culture and language. And I look forward during my tenure here over the next 3 years to foster that cooperation and develop the stronger people-to-people ties which support the relationship between our countries and support the development of entrepreneurship that will benefit both of our countries. Thank you.